Going through rough times, you try to find a silver lining. Is there a silver lining when you're talking about the Cleveland Browns in 2024? I think one of the silver linings that you'll find as we talk about the Cleveland Browns is this. As the games continue to go on, you're going to have a process of elimination. You're going to be able to find out exactly what's going on, right? First thing I'm going to find out is about the spirit of this team. Last year, that y'all showed me something by winning all those games and making the playoffs with 5 different quarterbacks. But also, there's a certain things called perseverance, and it's called year to year what you got for me. And year to year, what you got for me is that was cute. You did what you didn't need to do last year, but what are you doing this year? Are you still going to be able to come out here and play hard every single year? Because what I'm looking for, and a lot of people were looking for, is they believe in this culture that when the culture is changed, you have a style, you have a certain play that is automatically infused in you, that it doesn't matter if you're a guy that got drafted here or a guy came from another organization, that the Cleveland Browns have a culture of doing certain things a certain way. And one of those things we thought were changing is the fact that they were going to play hard and competitive every single time they were out there, no matter who was on the field. And we're starting to question that a little bit. We want to see, I believe the silver lining is coming up this week and in these future other games. We're going to see if you guys are going to talk the talk. You guys have been doing it, but are you going to walk the walk? Are you going to come out here and is somebody going to put their foot down and they win a football game like this game against the Eagles on the road? Are you going to be able to pick it up and make sure that the team don't quit on each other? Where's your leadership? Where's the guys that are going to pull the guys together and say, hey, we're not about to do this today? You don't see that. That's the first thing. 2, are they still continually playing hard for the head coach? Are they playing hard for the head coach? Because what I want to know is, do we have a voice? Do we have a person? Do we have a coach that is willing? Do we have a coach that is willing to go out there, make tough decisions, and his football team follow him? Right now, I'm a little nervous because guess what? That effort that I'm seeing on the field, the energy is waning. But the one thing hasn't happened. You ain't had no leaks in Berea, no leaks of guys talking about, man, I support this quarterback. Guys, basically making business decisions, not playing, saying they got hamstrings, and guys kind of not really being, we're trying to make sure that they ain't happening yet. So right now, those things are happening, but I'm worried about the energy. And another loss can actually add to that a little bit. So that's the second thing I'm looking for here as well. Third thing, diagnostics. I'm going to find out in the next 3 to 4 games what was the main culprit. Right now, they're playing so bad in multiple fronts. I can't even tell you who the main issue is. Quarterback's going to get the main fault because he's the signal caller. He's just, for better or worse, that's what's going to be. And he's played so bad that I can't, it's kind of hard to evaluate other people too. But the offensive line is right there with him. The scheme, the play calling, right there with him. The lack of running game, right there with him. The turnovers, the lack of time management, all those things. So guess what? Over the next couple of weeks, you'll start to see the process of elimination kind of hit you and get to where you get the opportunity to see it. And one of the things is you're going to see if they lose a couple more games, chances are Deshaun Watson will be sitting down. If Deshaun Watson is sitting down and Jameis Winston comes in and plays well, then you knew what it was, right? You can't tell me that Deshaun Watson playing 17 weeks can play better than Jameis, that is going to play worse than Jameis Winston when Jameis Winston was sitting on the sideline and the offense ain't even curtailed to him, right? If Kevin Stefanski says, well, we're going to keep Deshaun Watson and I'm just going to let Dorsey call the plays. Well, now we're going to see. Does he turn plays over to Dorsey? Does the offense look better? If the offense looks better with Deshaun Watson magically and Dorsey is calling the plays, then we knew it was Stefanski. We knew it was some disconnect somewhere. We'll know. Hey, guess what? If it's Nick Chubb and Nick Chubb comes back, they run the ball more efficiently. He's getting 100 yards here or there. He's breaking off 6-yard runs, 6 a carry, and then the offense looks better. Deshaun Watson looks better. Then we know. Nick Chubb was the straw that stirs everything. Everything runs through him, and he is the key to the offense. And so you might want to go back to featuring him like you did a couple of years ago. So the offense will probably change. So all of these things are things that you can only find out by changes that you make in real time. And I'm interested and anxious to see that, because I think it's the most important thing the Cleveland Browns need to figure out. Because the thing that's looming large over all of this is, if you do need to go have a rebuild, whether that's a hard rebuild or a soft rebuild, you need to know whether or not the front office is able to get the best evaluation on a quarterback, on an offensive lineman, on a game-breaking receiver, on replacements on the defensive line. You need to have somebody, you need to be locked in and see if you got the right people to make those investments, to make those decisions, and especially when it comes to quarterback. So Stefanski, Andrew Berry, they're going to have to prove themselves. Can they make tough decisions? Can they coach on the fly? Can they hold it down during adversity? And are they the right people to lead a said rebuild in what point in time it comes to that? So those are the things we'll get the chance to see, and we'll see those in real time. So that's the silver lining for me.